hello there.
Hello, Miss
Good to
Gernstrom.
meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Indeed not. I'm looking forward to meeting you, and
Well,
thank you for coming.
No problem. My pleasure. How are you doing tonight?
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent.
Great. So I got your information and was able to get in touch with you. And it sounds like you're looking for some more information on personal training and what
Correct.
services I can provide. So why don't you just go ahead and tell me a little bit about why you contacted me and what you're looking for in a personal trainer.
Well, to tell you, I don't know much about personal training.
Mm-hmm.
And so you probably could answer this question better than I, just watching me sitting here talking. But between you and me on an elementary level, I can tell you that there are three things that
Okay.
I notice that are really, you feel them more than anything.
Exactly. Yep.
And the first one is that I notice it happened 5 years ago when all of a sudden I was at the hotel for 2 hours and I got up to leave, and lo and behold, my knees didn't want to take the rest of me up.
Okay.
And I needed to push on the table like that.
So your leg
Well,
strength was down a little.
It certainly was, and I was concerned. I called the doctor the next day, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, you're getting old. That's all. But just keep moving." Well, that isn't much help.
Yep.
You know, that doesn't tell you how to move or where to move,
Exactly.
what to do with your muscles or tendons.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, you're just out of luck.
Yep.
And I notice it also when you get out of bed. Your legs are a little stiff after being straight all night.
Mm-hmm. So a little flexibility and mobility, maybe.
Correct.
Okay.
Good words. See, you've got the right language.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I think basically there's posture.
Okay.
I am concerned that I am not standing correctly or sitting correctly.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard to sit correctly
Mm-hmm.
that I am told that I have a sway back.
A
In
sway
fact,
back.
yes,
Okay.
yes. In fact, I can tell you, when I talk to my son, who is 6'5", and I'm
Mhm.
looking up at like this, at least twice, I have lost my balance and sat right back down
Oh,
on
okay.
the floor and scared the devil out of him.
So you actually fell.
Yes.
Okay. So
absolutely.
balance too is
Well,
in
balance
relation
is
to the
third
posture.
one.
Okay.
Balance is going downstairs, I notice it.
Mm-hmm.
One foot doesn't want to quite hold me up anymore. I used to be able to rip up and down the stairs with a big load.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm very, very happy that Jerry put in a handrail that I can hang on to going up and coming down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big help.
Exactly.
It partly is mental. I think I just am concerned that I might fall.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, that's still, it wasn't the way it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to maintain my independence. I want to stay in my own home
Mm-hmm.
without help. And I certainly don't want to be a burden to my children.
Yep.
And so if there's some things that you can tell me about what muscles or tendons to exercise, my exercise has been work a lot,
Yep. Just
actually.
being active at work and stuff like
That's
that.
right. But walking up and down the block, and we have a treadmill, but you don't use it regularly.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I need is somebody who lays out a program and tells me, now you do this every day for so many times, and that's it.
Perfect. Well, that sounds like exactly what I could provide. That's kind of what my services entail, is basically an all-around type approach to fitness where we focus on things like posture, lower body strength, mobility, balance, things like that. And
Wonderful.
yeah, and you maintaining your independence is really important, and all those factors of fitness will help you maintain your independence throughout the years to come. So we can definitely do that. And just let me tell you a little bit about how the program works.
Right.
Okay.
Wonderful. I'd like
So-
to listen.
Yeah, what it is basically you're with a personal trainer on a one-on-one level, so
Good.
it's just you and the trainer.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm fed up with classes.
Exactly. Yep. So you get a little bit of individualized approach.
Well, I think there are a lot of things that are going on that one person can't watch that many people
Exactly. Yep.
and do a good job of it.
Yep.
It's just not possible.
It's tough. So we'll give you that individualized approach, and then we'll focus on all those aspects that you had mentioned, and we'll really try and help you meet your goals. Okay, and to let you know, to let you and both I know where exactly you are, we're going to have to do what's called an assessment.
Good.
So we're going to kind of assess
I'd
where
like to know.
where your levels are. Say, take flexibility for instance. If we want to improve your flexibility, we kind of have to know where you start so we can measure the improvements.
Okay.
So that those goals
Great.
are measurable. Yep.
Sounds like it's down to earth and got something to work with.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to try and get some, objective data and get some numbers and
And you have something to work from which to work.
exactly. Yep. So the assessment will be about an hour long, and
Cool.
basically we'll be doing some testing, some movements,
Good.
and we'll test your posture a little bit, and then
Well, you may be surprised, Doc.
yeah, well, I'm sure it's not too bad, and if it is, that's why you're seeing me. So
Good.
we'll do some postural testing, and we'll talk a little bit about lifestyle and some more about your goals, and then from there we'll basically meet probably 3 times a week, maybe like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so we have some space in between. And then when we meet, we'll focus on full body strength and posture and all those things that you had mentioned, and then a couple of other things that we find during the assessment we'll work on too.
Good.
Does that sound good?
Fabulous.
Okay, great.
Just exactly what I'm looking for.
Perfect. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a time for that assessment. That'll be our first step. So what day would be good for you to do that assessment?
Well, I'm probably a lot freer than you are. When is your time available?
Okay. How about Wednesday afternoon, like around noon?
Excellent.
Does that work for you?
Fine.
Okay. And again, what we're going to do is some movement and testing. So you're going to want to wear some loose, comfortable clothing. Okay.
You
You're gonna
mean
wanna-
like shorts and
Yeah. Or
shirts.
sweatpants, or just a nice T-shirt,
Mhm.
something you're comfortable in, something that you
Okay.
can move in,
Fine.
and then athletic
Sport
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah. Do you have some athletic shoes?
I do.
Perfect. Perfect. So try and get a good night's rest the night before. You might want to eat maybe about an hour and a half or 2 hours beforehand, and we'll go from there. So we'll start with that assessment, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
That sounds like an excellent base.
Great. Let me get you
Good
my
night,
card,
Dr. Kane. All right.
and my card is going to have my cell phone number on there. And if you have any questions, you go ahead and just call me and let me know.
Thank you.
And
That's
any
very
concerns
kind of you.
also. I'll write the date and the time on the back,
Okay.
and
That's
that way
a good
you have
thing
it.
to do.
Yep.
Memory gets short these days.
Exercise has been proven to help that. Okay, so there's my card, there's my number,
Thank
and
you.
I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Well, that's great. I thank you for coming, sir. Taking
My
your
pleasure.
time. It was very, very kind of you.
My pleasure. Look forward to working with you.
Okay.
Thanks, Jim. Oh, I'm sorry. Just need you there.
Well, go take it off. Look.